bombings and political assassinations, which culminated in a prolonged and intense armed conflict, which came to an end only in 2009. In 2015, Sri Lanka transitioned to a coalition government, which brought hope of reform, inclusiveness, justice and respect for human rights to all of the people of Sri Lanka. This momentum led to the establishment of a framework for promoting reconciliation, accountability and human rights in Sri Lanka, adopted by the United Nations Human Rights Council in Resolution 30/1, which was co-sponsored by the government of Sri Lanka itself. That resolution represents and reflects the commitment made by the government to taking a series of specific steps to confront the past, to end the culture of impunity for crimes committed by public officials, to ensure accountability, peace and justice, and to achieve durable reconciliation, to prevent a recurrence of the human rights violations committed by both sides of the conflict in the past. Yet, 2 years on, and already 4 months into a 2-year extension granted to the government by the Human Rights Council, progress in achieving the key goals set out in the resolution is not only slow, but seems to have ground to a virtual halt. None of the measures so far adopted to fulfill Sri Lanka's transitional justice commitments are adequate to ensure real progress. And there is little evidence that perpetrators of war crimes committed by members of the Sri Lankan armed forces are being brought to justice. I was given a personal assurance by the Prime Minister that once the current process of counter-terrorism reform has been completed, the government will pass legislation paving the way for a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to be established, and will set up an office of the Special Prosecutor to bring criminal charges against those involved in the most serious atrocities committed by both sides of the armed conflict. These are, of course, steps which the government had already promised to the international community that it would have delivered in full by now.